René Descartes said, "I think, therefore I am." He almost had it right. Today, brain research more accurately suggests, "I remember, therefore I am." That's right. Our memories guide our reactions, even our consciousness and our biases. When we meet people, our memories act as a judge. If we meet someone new and they recall a good memory, we tend to trust them. If they don't fit within our memories, we react with caution. Memories are protective. At birth, our subconscious begins using a simple formula to decide whether or not a memory is important. Relationship plus time plus sensory experience. The more connection involved in making a memory, the higher the brain values it. The longer we hold on to that memory, the more likely we are to recall it. And the more our physical senses are involved in creating a memory, the higher the mind ranks it, treating it as a more important memory than others. Strong memories begin with relationships. For example, I grew up white, straight, and male in suburban Utah. Consequently, most of my formative memories were exactly that: white, straight, and male-dominated. When I moved to downtown Los Angeles, I found myself locking the car door whenever a brown or black man crossed the street in front of me. I didn't see myself as a racist, even though my actions were. This wasn't conscious racism, but rather a subconscious response driven by my strongest memories and experiences, most of which featured white men. I had interacted with men of color plenty of times before, but I did not have relationships with them. I lacked memories, and memories rely on relationships. Once a relationship is established, our memories grow with time. In my profession, I spent the past 20 years identifying and implementing equitable teaching practices in schools across the country. What I witnessed was the power of monocultural memory to reinforce bias and stereotype. In the United States, 79% of our K through 12 educators are white. Majority of these carry memories with them of their own education in primarily white, suburban, and middle-class schools. But kids of color make up nearly 60% of our student population. Lacking multicultural experience, many of these white teachers treat mediocre academic performance as normal and even expected. Teachers don't consciously carry their bias into the classroom. They simply lack memory of brown and black academic excellence. But when teachers invest time in their students, in their community, beyond just the classroom, they build new, stronger memories that triumph over the old. Not surprisingly, research shows that when educators develop cultural competency in response to diversity, students achieve better results. To supercharge a memory, however, requires more than just relationship and time. It requires sensory engagement. You remember information gained through sight, sound, smell, taste, and touch. The more your senses are involved, the stronger the memory will be. Memories, however, are not knowledge. I may have lots of strong memories of happily devouring seafood with my family. While this may feel like I know a lot about seafood, what I have are memories, not knowledge. You see, the human brain is malleable. It loves to learn. The key to building strong new memories is found in this simple formula of relationship plus time plus sensory experience. Our long-standing biased memories can be overcome through meaningful exchanges that create new memories your brain can prioritize. If we aim to overcome our biases, forming authentic relationships with people different from ourselves will add new and inclusive memories that become more important than our old and limited monocultural experiences. Memories, however, are not just about recalling the past. New research from UC Davis shows that the brain prioritizes those memories that are going to be useful for future decisions. If our brain uses our memories for future and thus present judgments, then it is critical that they support our conscious values. It's not enough just to be against racism or bigotry or sexism, or even to be for diversity and inclusion. Our memories have to support these values for us to boldly live them. My friend Sandy is a highly educated, middle-class white woman in Dallas, Texas. She became the principal of a primarily Latino school serving Spanish-speaking students from poor and immigrant families. She immersed herself into their local community, churches, shopping, events. She learned Spanish. She and her team lived this simple formula of relationship plus time plus sensory experience in and out of school. Over several years, this school became an archetype of achievement as its students outperformed their white and middle-class peers, proving marginalized students can and do excel. This formula, relationship plus time plus sensory experience, needs to be reciprocal, as we all share equally in its success. Applying this method will help us to heal, bridging the divide across a multitude of biases and stereotypes. Through shared exchanges with people seemingly unlike us, we overcome the habit of judging others simply for who we think they are. This isn't just academic philosophy. It's my life. I'm the white father of two amazing black children. Before we had adopted them, I had a clear idea that my children would look pretty much like me. But the first time I held my newborn son, I felt all the love and responsibility that I hope every new father feels. As we raised him, fed him, held him, comforted, and played with him, my mind reworked what I had once believed was normal for my family. During this same period of time, I was building authentic relationships with others unlike me, black, brown, gay, female, of differing age, faith, and political belief. These weren't just professional associations, but relationships of trust and shared effort. By the time our daughter joined our family 4 years later, I now had distinct and varied memories of excellence, love, and utmost trust rooted in diversity. My son, my daughter, deserved a father and a community that learned how to not lock the door in the face of diversity. Relationship plus time plus sensory experience. made human difference a normal and enriching part of my life. I know the same can be true for you. If you are tired of the social and cultural divisions that plague us, put yourself out there by initiating a new relationship with folks different from yourself. Meet on common ground. Get to know them. Let them know you. Be curious, listen, laugh, spend time working, eating, playing, and serving one another. Something wonderful will happen as your own bias and judgments start to disappear. And theirs will too. Our capacity for memories is limitless. We add new ones every day. They don't replace the old ones. They merely reassign what we value and inform us with new perspectives. When our memories are broad and varied, they help us treat every race, class, culture, ethnicity, gender, sexual identity, belief, and background equally. Authentically engaging diversity is an expansive experience which reveals a world where we all belong. All of us, each of us, you and me, together.